Hi guys. So for right now with my channel, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start just sitting and chatting. We'll sit, we'll chat, I'll knit or do whatever I'm working on. Right now I'm knitting a blanket. It's right there. It's the first knitted blanket I'm ever making. So let's sit and chat. It's been a long time since I've done a video. And I'm sorry about that. I got stuck in my own head, and with anxiety and depression, that happens. So you just gotta keep pushing through, and unfortunately there's no magic cure for it. You can get out and walk, that helps. Find a hobby or a good book if you can find the motivation to do it. For a long time there, I couldn't find the motivation to even do that. And the only emotion I could feel for a long time was anger. But before that, I was numb. I wasn't feeling anything because I completely shut it all down on purpose. And you do that, you do whatever it takes to get through. You journal. Whatever you find helps, that's what's going to work for you. And it may not work for everybody. I can tell you what works for me. I can tell you that no matter what you're feeling, or no matter what you're doing, or that I'm proud of you. To be kind to yourself and give yourself the time that you need to get through whatever you're going through. Don't try to rush it. I'm still dealing with the death of my sister. And it's been 6 years. And I thought it would be like every other death that I've experienced in my family. But it wasn't, because it was her. And because I didn't get to say goodbye. All the other ones, I got to say goodbye to the person. I didn't get to say goodbye to her. But I may never get over it, and that's fine too. As long as I continue to work on me and make me a better person. Make me a better human who wishes kindness on everyone around me. Who smiles at a stranger even if they don't smile back. Like, it takes no time out of your schedule to, when passing somebody, just give them a smile. Even if they don't smile back. Even if... Wow, my eyes look... It's because of the lighting. This eye looks like it's drooping. But it's not. See? Well, maybe we'll move you over here. Leaning me up against my water bottle. There we go. That's better. So, like I was saying, it takes no time out of your day to just give somebody a smile. And you never know, that person may need that smile that day. That person may need to know that somebody, even a complete stranger, was happy to see them. Or wished them happiness in a smile. It depends on how they're feeling. How they take that smile. It doesn't depend on how you intended to give it. I tell my kids all the time, those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. And that other people's opinions of you are none of your business. Just because that's how they feel about you, that's their feelings, they're entitled to it. But you don't need to know about it. I'm slowly learning that it takes no time at all, and really no energy, to every day wish everybody happiness and peace. Because that's all any of us really want, is happiness and peace. So, really and truly, it takes no time at all to just think in your head, I wish Joe Blow down the street happiness and peace today. If you're dealing with as we like to call them, a Karen, it takes no time at all to think in your head, I wish this Karen happiness and peace. But don't forget to wish yourself happiness and peace as well. Because you can't look after anybody else. And my mother told me this all my life. You can't look after anybody else until you look after yourself. Because you can't draw from an empty cup. So you've got to fill your cup before you try to fill somebody else's. And yes, I see those, I don't know if they're dust, but they look like little orbs floating by the camera every once in a while. So I know family members are with me. Hi guys. It could be dust too, but I'm gonna go with family members being with me because that makes me feel better. And something we all have to remember is that we have to start doing what makes us happy. We have to start doing what makes us feel better. We can't continue to do what other people want us to do. We can't continue to do what Joe Blow down the street wants us to do. We have to do what we want to do. We have to do what makes us happy. And yes, I completely understand if you have a job that you have to listen and do what your boss wants you to do, then that's what you have to do. That's a job. And yes, your job can make you happy, but not everybody's job does. But in your own time, you're in control of what you do. So that's when you have to do what makes you happy. Like, my nails under here are long. Some of them. They keep breaking. I have very weak nails, so I glue nails on because that makes me happy. Yes, I go out and I buy packages of nails and I glue them on because that's what makes me happy. So, if going and getting your nails done makes you happy, go get your nails done. If sitting and knitting makes you happy, sit and knit. Even if you have a ton of housework. If you feel like you just have to sit and knit or crochet or craft or do whatever hobby or read but you have a whole lot of housework, the housework will be there. When you're done, give yourself in the beginning, because it's hard to start off at 30 minutes. In the beginning, give yourself 5 minutes to sit there and do whatever you want if that's what you feel you have to do. Because you have to look after you before you can look after anything else. Today was the first day my daughter went back to school. And normally I have an alarm set for 5:30, 6, 6:30, and I get out of bed at 7. Today, last night I set an alarm for 5:30 and one for 6, and I didn't set the 6:30 or 7. I got up at 6. Because I know not to rush her in the morning. But I also know that I need to take time for me in the morning. Because it makes me feel better throughout the day. Yes, I was tired. Yes, she was tired. They just had 2 weeks off and a day. So all the kids were probably exhausted going back to school today. My son went back today too. And he was just as tired, but I wasn't giving myself time in the morning to sit. I wasn't keeping it relaxed. I was getting up at 7 and I was constantly every 5 minutes at her to get out of bed and constantly at him to get out of bed, and it was just a big stress ball in the morning. And it didn't have to be. So I decided last night, okay, I'll set an alarm for 5:30, even though Mel Robbins, who is a promoter of taking care of yourself, says that you should not go back to sleep after your alarm goes off, because you put yourself back into a sleep cycle. And that takes 8 hours to get out of. So, but I set it for 5:30 and I set it for 6, and I decided today I was not going to rush anybody. And they each had a bagel before they left, and it was stress-free. And that's exactly what I need mornings to be like. I don't want to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off in the morning. I'm not a morning person to begin with. Neither are my children. They get it from me and their father. None of us are morning people. But we do it because we know we have to. It's not something that we can just decide we're not going to do. So we do it because we know we have to. But we also do it. We try running around like chickens with our heads cut off because that's normally what we do. But I decided to do it the relaxing way today, and I enjoyed this morning. I wasn't at her to get out of bed. I wasn't at her to get her stuff ready. They didn't miss the bus. So I didn't have my husband being mad and cranky at her. But I keep saying her because they go on the same bus, so I just plop them into... I should be saying them, but I keep saying her. Because it's her that I was really fighting with to get to go to school. He didn't want to go. He hates school. Would rather not go, but... He goes mumbling and grumbling and cranky and mad and whatever else, but he goes. But it's, excuse me. Kind of hitting that brick wall now, but and not much else has been going on. We've been passing a cold around and flu, but it's that time of year, right? And this weather has been crazy, so it's been warm and then cold and then warm and then cold. So anybody who ends up sick ends up keeping it for longer because of the weather. But just remember, everyone, that no matter what is going on in your life right now, no matter what is running through your head right now, there are people out there who love and support you, who are proud of you, and people who want you around. So if at any time you are thinking about not being here, reach out. Reach out to me. Comment. Find me on Facebook. It's Tammy and Friends Facebook. Tammy and Friends motivational page on Facebook too. You can message me through Facebook. I am always here to listen to any of you. I will listen. I am going to let this go for now, because that's all I have to say for today. Until I get really used to doing this again, they're going to be shorter videos. But once again, this page will never be edited. I do not edit my videos. I will always tell you the truth. I'm a very blunt, honest person, and I'm not going to change for anybody. Because that's who I am. So, if that's something you like, if being told honestly but friendly exactly what's on my mind, if someone telling you that they're proud of you for whatever it is you do is motivational to you, or just listening to somebody talk about what motivates them or helps them, then please subscribe and like my videos. There could be some house cleaning in and around here. I am gearing up to paint my daughter's room, so I'll take you along for that. This channel is just me doing what I'm doing. So remember to take time to breathe and clear your mind. Remember to find a good book or a good hobby. Remember to find beauty and joy in your day. And most of all, remember that no matter what you do today, what you get done today, how you're feeling or thinking today, I am proud of you. I love yous. We'll chat soon. Bye now.